Hello, today I'm going to be explaining the range sum method in Python. What the range sum method does is that given a root node of a binary search tree and a minimum value and a maximum value, what it does is it returns the sum of values of all nodes that are between the mean value and the maximum value. Okay, so what our range sum method does is that it has 4 parts. The first part is our base case, and it checks if the root value is null. If it's null, it returns 0. Then it goes into our evaluation or test cases. And the first one checks if our root value is less than the minimum, less than or equal to the minimum that we specified. And if it's less than, then it will return 0. But if it's not, it's gonna go to the left node of the current one. But then we also have our right subtree, which is the opposite. And what it does is it checks if our current value is greater than the maximum value that we specify at the method declaration, and if so, it will return 0. But if not, it's gonna check to the right side, so the node to the right side of the tree. And lastly, when we have all of that together, we're gonna check for our current node, and if our current node it's between the range of both of the minimum and the maximum value, then we're gonna include it in the sum. But if not, we have also that to just include the left and the right. And then from there, what we need to do is a test case for this method, and we're gonna be checking this binary tree node 7. This is gonna be our root. Then we have our left value and our right value, and with this I'm gonna check for the L value. We're gonna check our current, if our current node is less than or equal than the minimum, then in this case is 3, and we have that it's not, then we're gonna do this other iteration. This iteration is gonna check on the left side here. So our next root will be 3. We need to check the left subtree again. So it's asking if our current root is less than or equal than the minimum value, and that's right. So we're gonna set L to 0, and we're gonna check the right side. If my root to the right if my root value is greater than the maximum value, that's not true. Then we're gonna have to iterate to the right side, and we'll have our root set to 5, our maximum 8, and we need to check the left again, and it says if the root is less than or equal to the minimum value, which is not true. So we're gonna do this again, we're gonna go to the left. As we can see here, we don't have anything to the left of 5 nor to the right. We're gonna put it here. So after we check the left side, we need to check the right side now. And then we're done with this. So we have left, right. The only other evaluation we need to do is the current node. And so we have, is 5 less than the minimum value? So here we have true. So we do get the root and we return the root because of that. Because we are taking into account the 5 because it's within the range. And then after that we have left and now we have right. And then we need to do the same for this. So we evaluate the root again. Is 3 less than or equal to 3? That's correct, and this is correct too. So we do take into account the root value. So now we have a return value of 8. And after that, so we did our checking to the left. So here we have an 8. And we need to continue to do our checking to the right side of the initial 3. Let's see, we have to check the left side. Is it less than or equal than the minimum value? That's incorrect. So we have 0 here. Then our right value, this is true, so we do iterate to the right side of the node. And then we need to check the root again. Is 9 less than or equal than 3? No. So we put a 0. And then we check our right. Is the root greater than the maximum value? That's correct. So we go to the right, left. So here are, from the right side we have 0, and so according to our base case we return 0. This becomes 0. Then here we need to check our last evaluation. Let's see if 9 is within the range. That's incorrect. So we just return left plus right, which is 0. And then here we put 0, and then we check again. Is the root value within the range? That's incorrect. So we return 0 again. Then what we do here is we evaluate the root again. Is 7 within the range? That's correct. So it is 8 plus 7, which is 15. And we see that it does match our desired value. So this is correct. And that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching.